y'all hit that like button and subscribe. Beginning of the season, baby. Let's go. It's Bray and Company. Whoa, 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 whoa. What happened, guys? I changed all this back.
Look at them, how to make it in America. Real day one, ain't a lot of us. Mom worked 2 jobs, it was hard for us. Me and sis made it out, now she proud of us. They didn't teach me how to rap in those private schools. Wasn't like my rich friends, had a lot to lose. Less money, less options, lot of rules. So when that first deal came, it was opportune. And shorty got potential, I scout that. She say she in love, but I doubt that. Maybe it's to the clout. I get love in the north, I get love in the south, yeah. Shorty claims she a feminist, and her feminine. Girl, you know that he average. Girl, you know I'm a savage. They gon' let me in this club in these dirty vans. Clean money, I count stacks with these dirty hands. Do a show, cut the rack with my new advance. 50 bands, 80 bands, 100 bands. I'm the American dream. We the American dream. No money, no class, look at them. No money, now I'm in the Benz truck with a new honey. They said I wouldn't make it, I'm like, you funny. Laughing at my haters like, you dummies. The night is young, girl, what can you do for me? 6 figures, 5 shows, big ballin'. Look, I'm very important. I took a break, had some things I had to get sorted. I might retire in my prime like I'm M. Jordan. Table dancing in Southampton. Use the glasses for Vanish. Be cooling out in the whip, but I done dared every girl on my list. KD at the 3, Djokovic with the racket. Phelps in the pool, I'm like Spieth at the Masters. Girl, you know you a bad. Girl, you know I'm a savage. They gon' let me in this club in these dirty vans. Clean money, I count stacks with these dirty hands. Do a show, cut the rack with my new advance. 50 bands, 80 bands, 100 bands. I'm the American dream. We the American dream. No money, no class, look at them. Another day in the USA. Just another day in America. Kids from my hood look up to the system set us up for failure. I just wanna make enough to pay dividends and invest in black businesses. They teach us to hate what we see in the mirror, but it can't break our spirit. They gon' let me in this club in these dirty vans. Clean money, I count stacks with these dirty hands. Do a show, cut the rack with my new advance.
Hey, none of them guys take.
Bands, 80 bands, 100 bands. I'm the American dream. We the American dream. No money, no class, look at them. If the squad ain't with me, then it ain't right. Yeah. Hey, oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Yeah. Hey, yeah, yeah. Hey, 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 hey. Same squad, same squad, same squad. Drop top, coupe, Dodge, raindrops. Big back plays on FaceTime. Squad ain't with me, then it ain't right. Same squad, same squad, same squad. Drop top, coupe, Dodge, raindrops. Big back plays on FaceTime. Squad ain't with me, then it ain't right. Same squad, same squad, same squad. Cross move quick like AI. Chain shine bright like daytime. Stack big bread like waist high. I don't do lanes. Little watch out like 2 chains. I done swerved in a new lane. Bang at the grit, do things. I came up, who I was down with. You change up, stay far from around me. I came up, who I was down with. You change up, stay far from around me. Same squad, same squad, same squad. Drop top, coupe, Dodge, raindrops. Big back plays on FaceTime. Squad ain't with me, then it ain't right. Same squad, same squad, same squad. Drop top, coupe, Dodge, raindrops. Big back plays on FaceTime. Squad ain't with me, then it ain't right. Yeah, no it ain't, they ain't talking cash, so I did the race. NASCAR with the pace, Fiji water on the chain. Get no love where I ain't from. When I'm on the beat, I make it thumb. I need that bread like every crumb. Came up from nothing, made a the sum. I came up, who I was down with. You change up, stay far from around me. I came up, who I was down with. You change up, stay far from around me. Same squad. Drop top, coupe, dodge, raindrops. Big bag plays on FaceTime. Squad ain't with me, then it ain't right. Same squad. Drop top, coupe, dodge, raindrops. Big bag plays on FaceTime. Squad ain't with me, then it ain't right. Ay.
Hey, this that Eastside Johnny Big Redemption like. Know what I'm talking about? Hold up. Whoa. Get out the way, yeah. Get out the way, get out my way, yeah. You either with me or against me, though. You either with me or win. Curve everything else. Win.
Alright guys, I don't know what happened last time. That shit didn't take, man. Let's get this game on the way, guys. Big boo-boo, baby.
Tattoos, that's squad. All of them go, don't try. I walk in room, they eyes wide. Third album come soon. I'm glad y'all gon' die. I ain't chasing after no. I got bigger plans than staying rich. I've been tapped in since I was 6. I tap dance all on them. And your diamonds like tap water. That drip way too foggy. These VVS is way awesome. Pork CLS for drop to your death without warning. Get out the way, yeah. Get out the way,
yeah. You either with me or against me now. Guys, welcome to the channel, man. Hit that like button and subscribe. I'm trying to get some likes up, man, to about 70 price range.
This is Madden 19. I'm the coach. You're locked into the NFL on EA Sports. Straight ahead, we've got what should be an interesting matchup between the Los Angeles Rams and the Green Bay Packers. I'll be back with you again with scores around the league at halftime. But kickoff right around the corner. And standing by to call the action, here are Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
We are at the oldest continually operating stadium in the NFL as you get a look inside
Lambeau Field, baby.
Wisconsin.
Woo!
A few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other.
Big game, baby, big game.
Both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys
folks
are
fired up, baby, because there's no do-overs.
Los Angeles Rams and
get what you get, you get what you get, you get what you get.
And Charles, we look at this Packer team as we enter play here, and I don't think from what we saw down on the field before the game there's any doubt they're ready to roll.
They pass the eye test, don't they? This team looks fired up and ready to play.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Rams, an early season tilt, and when it's an early season tilt, should be ready to roll.
But let's face it, the aches and pains haven't really set in yet, and both teams eyeing a really good start to get things going.
Again, they set his Chief game up a little bit.
And off it goes.
Here we go.
This is fielded at the goal line.
Big hit at the 21.
To the 21-yard line. So here comes the Packers offense now onto the field.
Here we go, Packers. Here we go.
We'll be calling the plays under center.
And we got quarterback number 1, too, baby.
This game was talking not just with the coaching staff, but with him as well. And I found it interesting that the coaching staff sees him one way, and he sees himself an entirely different way.
Yeah, one thing he said he's always working on, we know he's not bad at this, but his footwork, always wants to improve that, and that's something he's going to focus on here.
And what was so funny, what the offensive coordinator said right off the top, he's got great footwork. Love his footwork. So this guy is never satisfied.
First carry now for McFadden. And
The guy who was
this
there.
one across the 30-yard line. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
All right, guys. All right. So calm down.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Now a play fake here on first down. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
Good tackle.
So second in inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker.
Now let's go.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And now look at him go. The 20.
Oh, come on, guys. This is some cheating shit already. We're just starting this shit.
Big play there. 57 yards. And the Packers have taken the early lead. We thought they may be a quick strike offense this season. That is lightning quick. Not bad for the first drive of the year.
That has to actually exceed expectations, doesn't it? Because most teams want to be a quick strike offense. They want to score as quickly as possible, run a defense into submission.
Oh, it's Jefferson.
What they have
Come
to
on,
understand
guy.
is, while they got it done there, long way to go. Don't get discouraged if you have to run a few more plays on your next
Eagles
drive.
too. Sorry, bitch.
Now the extra point try forthcoming. The extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. So the drive there, they went 80 yards in 3 plays. And the finishing touch was that nice long run into the end zone. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back
no going
here.
against the
This will
wind,
be a
guys.
touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. So out come the Rams now for their first possession. At a glance at the man under center at 6'5", he always demands attention.
I read something prepping for this game that he said prior to, and I think he really said it a few months ago, where he talked about he wants to have the type of season that at the end, he's buying gifts for all the guys who have helped him along the way. And I know that the team wants to hold him to that and really get into his wallet. But that's what good leadership gives you. You know, at the end of the season, because you've done a great job, QB, he's usually the guy who springs for the good stuff.
They'll start the drive with a carry by Bell. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. And the Buffet boys, the O-line, hopefully they're ready today.
Listen, you got to feed them first. But if you do, you usually get a great product out on the field. And when they play well, the quarterback can't wait to feed them afterwards.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Hurry up, here we go. Blue, line it.
Now Bray. Wide open receiver complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. And a nice gain at 21 yards.
I do believe we'll see a little bit more of this as this game progresses, because when you can have that type of a gain in the middle of the defense, it hurts them in so many ways, because most teams like to be strong down the middle. And if you can sting them there, that opens things up for you on the outside as well.
But that's where their big tight end, is so good, that middle third, the seam routes, the in routes. Yeah, you're right. Probably see more of that.
Yeah, it takes a lot of courage and fortitude to go in the middle as well, and he's got it.
Now a first down carry by Bell. And this will be taken across midfield and into Green Bay territory. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Well, and they don't permit big plays to happen.
On 2nd down, it's Bell. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal
Oh, come on, man. Not already.
And a look at Bell, who remains down after that play. Appears to have gotten shaken up. Boy, not what you want to see in quarter 1 of the new year. We'll be back.
Oh, come on, Bill. All right. You can't get hurt this quick, man. We just started. The rest of the whole preseason. That was critical right there, though, guy.
So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. They'll drop the throw. He can run for it, and he will.
All right, Bray.
Give him
Good job.
7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs.
I'm not sure he falls under the category of mobile quarterback, but he's athletic enough that if you don't keep your rush lanes intact...
Yeah, watch that, man. You can fumble, man. You got to slide, baby.
Like to say, I wouldn't call him a burner, but enough there in the tank.
I hurt your shoulder right there.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now they'll run it on the toss. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Packer pressure.
He was wide open. You got to give him a minute to throw that. He got open deep. They haven't got burners.
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly
guys,
the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
It wasn't open. Wow. That been the INT. All right.
Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
Now let's go. 3-19.
Back to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
What are y'all doing? Bray.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Here comes the Rams punter now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt.
It's a new guy, man. I don't know how he punts. Oh, he stinks. Come on, man. That wasn't nowhere near that. Oh,
The Packers offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field. And certainly they'll be hoping to hit pay dirt.
That was a terrible punt right there, guy. Just put that in the end zone.
Chance to go up 2 scores.
And they haven't been tentative at all in this ball game, because sometimes you start a game with your script to try and get information out of the opposing defense. How will they play you in certain situations? Sometimes you script to attack, and that's what I'm seeing so far.
Mini fishing.
Here's McFadden as they begin on the ground. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had
There you go,
time
Ricky.
to look up before he was planted in the backfield. He was a 3rd-round pick, not rounds 1 or 2, but this franchise, they think he can be something with time.
There were a few teams that thought he would go in the 1st round, late in the 1st round. He ends up sliding to the 3rd. So a lot of teams think now maybe this group got a steal. They've got a chance to have a really good player here if he can develop.
And you take a look at this draft class from a season ago, really it grades out as a pretty darn good class.
Good defense.
So you have to give a lot of credit to the entire scouting organization. General manager, personnel department, college scouts, all came together. They evaluated it very well and got a nice payoff.
And this O-line, it is the lifeblood of the offense.
They established the tone. Mean, nasty, physical. They can't wait to get after people. That allows the rest of the offense to feel confident.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Now let's go. 3-19. 3-19.
He'll look to throw. Oh, he stays up. Now
Good job, guys.
And he goes down just inside the 10, back at the 9.
Like the footwork back there, I thought he did a pretty good job of evading that first wave of players.
All
Trying
right,
to buy a
he
little
didn't
extra
fumble.
time out of the
Fucking
pocket, but in
bullshit.
the end, oh, that was a tough one.
Yeah, winds up getting buried for the loss.
Now come he didn't fumble right there. When Mac hit him, he should have coughed that up. Okay, Mac weighed about 340. He held on to it.
On now is the Packers punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. It's taken to the 26. A good return there, 17 yards. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
And he's going to
Good job,
get
Bill.
this down to the 35-yard line. That good for 22 and a 1st down.
Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.